afternoon, everyone. I want to wish everyone a awesome Red Friday. It's been about close to 3 weeks since I've been back on the show, but I'm back. I'm here to let you guys know what's going on. It's a pleasure to be back as well. So this podcast is brought to you by LinkedIn Perspective, and LinkedIn Perspective is a social media platform that's been designed by LinkedIn, and it was able to create LinkedIn Live. So for myself, I want to thank LinkedIn for giving me the opportunity to create this show. And if you like this content, share it, like it, tag it. And also, I have a channel on YouTube called LinkedIn Perspective. If you want to subscribe to that channel, feel free to do that, because that way it won't just stay on LinkedIn, and then it won't go just stay on Facebook as well. So for the first part, I say welcome. Just want to reach out to everyone. It's been a while. The month of September is Hispanic Heritage Month. And also, we're about a week away from 9/11. So the other thing, I just want to be able to address that for myself. I'll be going out there to the East Coast to surprise my mom, and probably take a couple of snapshots where my story begins from being out there in New York City. It's been a while, but since my mom is getting up there in age, I might as well surprise her. So she doesn't have access to LinkedIn pretty much. But the other thing I want to be able to share with you is that I just got a book from Amy Forsyth. Heroes Live Here. Amy. This woman right here is a powerful individual. She sent me this beautiful book right here. If you want to check this out, get it on Amazon as well. Amy Forsyth. She's tagged on LinkedIn. Heroes Live Forever. So pretty much, she gave me a signed notice as well. But if you're interested, if you're in the city of Oceanside, it's the Oceanside more or less public library. And that's where they're going to be having a book signing event, not only with Amy Forsyth, but a friend of mine, Fred Galvin, who wrote the book A Few Bad Men. And that book is a bestseller as far as Amazon. And Scott Hustings, who's a major, retired from Echo 24 and Echoes of Ramadi as well. So they're going to be right here at this book signing event in Oceanside, California during 9/11. If you want to go and get there and meet them, feel free to do so as well. So with that being said, I just want to be able to chime in and reach out to quite a few people that hopefully we can more or less connect. But the biggest thing that I want to be able to say is personally thank you for supporting me and getting back to what needs to be addressed. I think the biggest thing that we need to understand that with coming at September 11th weekend, it's going to be the first weekend for 9/11 for me, since I've been away from New York City for quite some time. So for me, it's going to be a very somber event, as I'm supporting it, not only the veterans and the first responders, but as far as the veterans as well. And so it's been over a year now since the actual pullout from Afghanistan. And so for a lot of people don't understand that we didn't decide to pull it out. It's pretty much we were put in a situation to abandon it. And in a situation to abandon it, that's created a lot of hate and discontent. And there's stories that are going on from veterans and combat veterans that have been able to share on different podcasts, watching the Taliban come in, pistol whipping women and children, raping them, everything else like that, crying, holding on to military active duty personnel, begging them to take them and as well. But the biggest thing that I want to be able to share with you is that with all that being said, we're having a change of events also. The other thing that we're having as far as the LinkedIn Perspective is it's going to be sponsored by americastrong.com. So americastrong.com will be sponsoring this broadcast as well. So for a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of individuals that are going to be part of this show also. And I believe that for the most part, we want to be continue to engage in these virtual town halls that are very important. And I say that wholeheartedly because it's been a while since we've been able to more or less have this type of virtual town hall. And forgive me if I'm a little rusty, but I haven't been active. But I just want to be able to share that. If you have any comments or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. And then what I'll put out there is the telephone number right here. Is that welcome to LinkedIn Perspective. If you want to call, text, it's 562-286-3111. That is 562-286-3111. And this podcast broadcast is brought to you by LinkedIn Perspective. It's for the social medias platform, which is non-commercial. It's pretty much directed by myself. And more or less to be able to share some virtual town halls since it's been a while. But I promise that I'll be able to make more of it down the road going into 2023. So for a lot of you people out there, I just want to be able to share that with you and understand that we can continue doing what we need to do. But the biggest thing that I wanted to share was this, is that get this book right here, American Heroes, Heroes Live Here, a tribute to the Camp Pendleton Marines since 9/11. And it's written by, it's told by Amy Forsyth, and it's forward by Lieutenant General Nichols, who's a USMC retired. So a lot of people are pretty much involved in that. A true story. It's an awesome book. We have a book signing here that's happening here pretty soon. But I just want to be able to reach out to you guys on this Red Friday. Remember, everyone's still deployed. And just want to be, I'm sure that everybody's getting ready for the Labor Day weekend. But understand this, more or less, your weekends are not free for the most part. The other thing that I wanted to also share with you is that for a lot of you veterans out there, we're looking to be able to assist you guys, ladies and gentlemen, that are having issues with service connectability also. So, what's going on, Streamline? Hey, what's up, JR? Thanks. And then I got a buddy of mine right here, JR. JR Smith is the CEO and founder of Veterans Ranch, and we have another nonprofit organization that's based down in Florida. So if you're in Florida and you're looking to be able to more or less get together with nature and horses, I figured that you reach out with the Veterans Ranch with JR. He's tagged up here on LinkedIn. He has his own show for a nonprofit. We support veterans, and we continue to do that on a daily basis. I have another buddy of mine that his name is Ross Garcia. He's down there in Florida. We're looking to do something for 9/11 as well. And we're looking to be able to stream uninterrupted for the most part, to be able to engage with veterans during this 9/11 weekend, to be able to, get some feedback from everybody that's been pretty much out of the loop. Just like myself, I've been out of the loop for quite some time. But at the same time, I just want to be able to re-engage. This broadcast and podcast is brought to you by LinkedIn Perspective. It's also on Facebook Live. And this is strictly for the social media platform. It's uninterrupted. It's sponsored by AmericanStrong.com. And we're going to be able to create some more continuity and collaboration as far as networking with everything else that you're doing. So let me see what good stuff. Thank you for the information for fellow vets. So I appreciate it, Cassandra, Kat. I appreciate it. So again, I'm a little bit rusty, but it's like anything else, right? Just getting back into the swing of things. As you notice, it's not too long ago. There was 18 years ago. We had the Battle of Fallujah that was happening up there. And I believe that a lot of people are forgetting what was going on. The other thing I want to be able to share with you is that for a lot of you veterans, there is the treatment that I'm going to be having here pretty soon, which is the SGB treatment, which is a Stella Gallion blockage. And that's pretty much a treatment that goes behind your neck, and it goes all the way to the back of your cerebral brain. Hits the amygdala, it freezes it, and hits and reset. It's not a cure-all, but it's a good treatment. So for a lot of people, just just want to be able to have some kind of collaboration as well. I know it's been a while, but I just want to be able to reach out to everyone. Looking to, when I come back from New York, is to more or less reach out to Amy Forsyth, Fred Galvin, and Scott Houston, and see if we can have a panel of people that have written these books, these bestsellers, and give you their perspective of why they wrote the books and why is it so important for people to be able to purchase them and more or less read them. I think it's important. There's a lot of untold stories that have been going on, and I believe that for the most part, it needs to be addressed from quite a few things. Mariel, how are you? It's good to see you. So if you like this content, share it, like it, tag it. It's LinkedIn Perspective episode 104. So we're going to be continuing to do quite a few things. Again, I'll promise you that I'll be able to bring some stronger content, but this is more or less to get reacquainted for a meet and greet, to be able to share my perspective, and then also share the opportunities with other individuals who want to voice their opinions and more or less share them out there also. So let me see. What do you say? It's very true. They have messages that come from vets in the VA. Yes, we do. It's true that they have messages coming to the vets of the VA. Yes, they do. There are messages, but at the same time, we're working to be able to get a lot of veterans to be able to understand that this type of platform is strictly for veterans and professional prior service and active duty, to be able to get some kind of collaboration, because that's what the networking and social media is all about. So for a lot of you professionals out there, I believe that for the most part, it's understanding that the forms of collaboration are very important and able to engage. But the biggest thing that I want to be able to share with you is that 9/11 is coming up here pretty soon. I've got a lot of messages about last night's speech. I'm not going to touch that. One thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to get into politics. I have my opinions. I don't even want to put it out there. First of all, because I won't have a show. Second of all, it will create controversy. Third of all, it's my opinion. So I'm not the president of the United States. I have to respect his position. I have to respect that he's the president of the United States. But do I agree with it? No, I don't. Needless to say, there's other things that need to be paying attention. And we're looking at right here in Southern California, it's 113 right now. And it's ridiculous with this global warming heat. Now that the gas prices are dropping down, and the biggest thing that everybody's getting ready to more or less travel during the Labor Day weekend, I suggest you get some travel insurance and uninterrupted insurance because of things that are going out there. But then again, this is just a short narrative show to be able to do a meet and greet for a number of reasons, is to reach out to the individuals, to be able to share with them. Also to collaborate. The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is going back to the East Coast and getting reacquainted with where my story begins, back in Brooklyn, New York, and visiting my mom and able to connect with family members and also pay homage to the fallen at 9/11 during that 9/11 weekend. So I think that's going to be a big thing for myself, and I'll be able to share some pictures also, because I believe that for the most part, we can never forget what happened during 9/11, and we can never forget the over 20-something years of investment of fighting terrorism and all this nonsense that's going on. And especially that we're getting over the pandemic is the biggest thing. But the biggest thing that I want to be able to educate you is this, is that we have forms of collaboration on social media to be able to reach out and engage. You have an opportunity to voice your opinion. We can agree to disagree, but not disrespect. But at the same time, that's the whole purpose of the freedom of speech, is to be able to voice your opinion from a number of reasons. So with that being said, I want to personally thank everybody. Simplify, always beside you. We'll follow up here in after the 17th. We'll have some more people and guests. All right. So Simplify, peace out, and enjoy your weekend.